Kanye West's latest meltdown is worse than ever. At this point, hearing Kanye's back is like watching that scene in The Shining. The one where Jack Nicholson breaks through the door with an axe. In his last crash out, he went on an unhinged rant, burned more bridges, and somehow managed to alienate even more people. But now, he's taken things to a whole new level. He just accused Kim Kardashian of being a sex trafficker, and not just her, but the entire Kardashian family. What are his words? That they traffic all their black children. Now, maybe this claim would hold some weight if Kanye himself wasn't out here openly supporting an actual trafficker, dropping merch with him, and even trying to get his own daughter on a song with him. He was fighting with Kim over putting North on a track with Diddy. Let's be real, nobody should be associating with Diddy right now, especially not underage girls. Kanye himself posted those conversations, exposing just how deep he's willing to dig his own grave. And that's not even the worst part. You want to know how this plays out. Easiest court case in history. Kim is going to get full custody of those kids without question. She can walk into the courtroom, pull up Kanye's Twitter, and walk out with sole custody before lunch. And honestly, she should. Kanye has no business having influence over those kids at this point. If you told me years ago that Kim Kardashian would be a more responsible parent than Kanye West, I would have laughed. But now, I'm praying she gets full custody just to keep those kids safe. And let's talk about defamation. Kanye throwing out wild accusations like sex trafficker is suable. That alone could wipe him out financially. And we all know the only thing he still cares about is his billionaire status. If Kim sues, it's game over. As if all that wasn't bad enough, Kanye is still doubling down on the wildest takes possible. He's out here posting fit checks on Twitter, but one of them is a blurred out image of a Klan robe. Kanye really thinks he can align himself with groups that historically wanted him erased and somehow be welcomed in. Black Nazis might just be the dumbest group on the internet. If Kanye really wants to rep that, he should take that outfit back to Chicago, where he grew up, and see how well that goes over. And for anyone who thinks he is bringing back Sunday service, this isn't some spiritual comeback. His new church is decorated with swastikas instead of crosses. If that doesn't scream cult, I don't know what does. Kanye didn't stop at Kim. He took shots at Kendrick Lamar, Tyler, The Creator, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, even their kids. At this point, he's just saying the most offensive things possible, hoping someone takes the bait. All ignored him except Playboy Cardi. That one tweet sent by Playboy Cardi to Kanye sent Kanye into a spiral, turning Cardi into his #1 target for the rest of his rants. And let's be real, Kanye is just mad that Cardi left him off his project. Imagine Cardi featuring someone who's out here defending Adolf, the Klan, and Diddy all at once. That is definitely not a good look. And speaking of bad looks, let's talk about his latest album drop. Kanye dropped an album, and no one cared. Kanye surprise dropped Vultures to might be his first album to sell less than 10,000 copies. No one even knew it dropped. You're probably just finding out right now. What's even sadder, the production is actually insane. Think my beautiful dark twisted fantasy levels of quality. But knowing that Kanye is using AI for his vocals just makes it impossible to enjoy. At this point, we don't even know if it's him rapping or just an AI-generated Kanye voice slapped over beats. The only people still defending Kanye are NFT and Crypto Brothers, which says everything. If you still follow him on Twitter, do yourself a favor, hit block. Not even for your sanity, just so you don't accidentally open Twitter in public and flash a swastika on your screen. For more of this content, like and subscribe.